I feel like right now is a very interesting time for doing VR because it's not like it's a new technology. We've been seeing it like in malls and shit since we were children. But it's now finally an acceleration, but everyone still says accessible.
Yeah.
But everyone still says it's kind of in a beta stage of its own.
Yeah.
Do you think that VR is going to get to a point where it is common as like a PlayStation or an Xbox in the house?
I don't think so. I think it is there's like a lot of people are like, oh, it's like going to replace TVs and video games and no one will have a PlayStation, this, that, and the other thing. I don't agree with that. I think like human comfort is truly the thing that drives most culture and like technology. And even once the headsets are really light and just like a pair of glasses and whatever, there's still going to be a desire in life to sit on a couch and like watch a TV from a distance.
Yeah,
and
you
chill.
kind of want to turn off when you're playing shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
and like I think I think VR is here to stay, but it'll always be more of a here's this fun augmentation to the way we're doing a thing. So like, yeah, I can play a first-person shooter in VR if I want to, but more often than not, I don't think I'm going to want to. I think I'm going to want to, you know, talk to my friends and play a game on a screen that's even if it's relatively close. Yeah, I don't think VR is going to like replace all of screen technology. I just don't see that.
How quickly do you think we can get to the next stage where it is in more homes? Because I feel like a lot of people say that also the games aren't there yet. There's not enough options or not
I don't know
enough.
if I agree with that. There's a lot of, first of all, there's a fuck ton of VR games out there. Especially, here's the thing that people really need to do. Like, there's like the popular games and like the big ones and the pop culture of it all. If you spend 20 minutes Googling and like finding like itch.io and like other like small developer platform websites, you can find just ad nauseum cool like indie developers making weird shit for free or for $5. Like, there's so much rad content out there if you dig a little bit.
Do you have a VR headset at your own home?
I do have a headset I bought a couple years ago because they're not that expensive. They're pretty accessible.
What's your game right now?
What's my game?
Yeah.
On
VR.
Specifically VR?
Yeah.
I have not played it a lot lately. I bought it mostly to develop on for fun.
Nice.
But that game, Pistol Whip, is like, that's my go-to. It's a fucking workout too. Like, I would do it during the pandemic and like sweat while I was doing it because you're just like moving like a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I find it fascinating. I still want to play more with it.
Yeah.
It's still so raw, at least for me, and understanding it and wanting to see what can come of it.
There's a lot of potential. That's the thing. I feel the same way about like 3D printing too, where it's like you know about it and it's like, oh, that's really cool and weird, and then it's like once you let your mind wander about like what you could do with it, it literally stresses your creativity to even try to figure out all the crazy stuff you could do with it. So yeah, it will be here to stay, but I think it is going to be more of a intense experience that you can dive into when you want to, not exclusively. That's my industry projection on VR.
That's a hell. You're the expert in this situation.
Sure, man.
I'd probably even say in this city.